Hi, I'm Mike McDonald, bar manager at Blue Jacket, Milwaukee. Today we're going to be talking about classic cocktails. Specifically today we're going to talk about Negronis, which consists of gin, sweet vermouth, and Campari. And then we're going to also be talking about daisies, which is basically a sour with the addition of some sort of liqueur to give it a little more depth and a little more flavor. So we're going to start with our build for our Negroni. A lot of classic recipes focus on equal parts, so generally you're going to see a lot of 3/4 ounces, that is. For us, we strive for a little more balance. We're going to up the proportions of the gin and come down on Campari and sweet vermouth. So I'm going to do 1 ounce of sweet vermouth and a 1/2 ounce of Campari. And just for a little added depth, we're going to go ahead and use Bitter Cube orange bitters. 1 eyedropper. Add our ice. And water content for us is pretty key. So we're going to keep an eye on how much water is going into our drink by tasting it throughout and making sure dilution is correct. Here with our daisy, we're going to start with some lime juice. We're going to do 3/4 ounce. We're going to move on to our simple syrup, which will be about a 1/2 ounce. We're going to do a 1/4 ounce of Saint Germain elderflower liqueur. Give it some nice depth, little floral notes will help complement the gin. And 1.5 ounces of Bombay Sapphire. Basically the build is 1.5 ounces of spirit, 3/4 ounces of citrus, 1/2 ounce of some sort of sugar syrup, and then a 1/4 ounce of liqueur. And then we're going to do Jamaica No. 2 bitters. In this cocktail, it's going to help bring out those floral notes, a lot of spice, hibiscus. And then we shake. And taste is the most important part. You want to make sure all those flavors are in a balance. You want to make sure there's enough water content in there for this drink to really shine. Now for your stirred drinks, you're going to want to make sure that you've had enough time on ice. And when it's ready, you'll know. And you'll know that that's the way you want to drink it. And last but not least, we have our garnish. For Negronis, we're going to want to go with an orange disc. What you want from this is the oils. You want the oils to be expressed. So you get that really bright citrusy flavor. And then for your daisy, you do lime, lemon, whatever you want. Once again, the daisy has enough flavor for me that we can just go ahead and do a lemon disc on top and float it. For any added aromatics, if you wanted to, you can do some drops of bitters on top to get that spice floral note to pop. And you have your gin daisy and your classic Negroni.